And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Stan Musial, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Freddie Peralta. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now, Ozzie Smith.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and away we go here in Milwaukee.
First pitch, 7-10.
The 1-0. That misses off the outside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Now 3-0. The wide to kick the pitch. That one catches the zone, and it's 3-2. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Lou Brock next up for the Cardinals. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And the 1-0. There goes Ozzie. Cut on and missed, and safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The 1-1. Just missed. No outs. Runner on second. Out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen. And I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
And stepping in is the speedy Seth Hargrove. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Check on the runner. Smith back on a dive. Another throw to second, and he's back again. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one missing low.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. Here comes Ozzie around third. The tag, and he's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Yeah, the batter now, Joe Torre. In there for strike 1. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, showing the slab in today's game. Bob Gibson, not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Next offering is fouled back.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Hit weakly on the ground and foul ball. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Got him looking. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran shortstop, Robin Yount. There's a strike. And that one is inside, ball one. Next pitch misses way outside. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-2 now.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now it's going to be Prince Fielder. And that's in there for strike one. Move to first. Yeah, back in on a dive. Here's your 1. Now one missed. This one in the air, right field. Musial settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing across, no hits, no errors, and one man left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Top of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch inside. Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Nolan Gorman. That one misses, and that is ball 1. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 6.
Digging in, Stan Musial. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And that one is inside.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the ball.
He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ryan Ludwig now at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Vaughn makes a nice grab at a full sprint. The Cards leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Willie Adames. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next for the Brewers, Greg Vaughn. That one pushed foul. And now it's even up.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here is Tyrone Taylor. That's in there. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Oh, 2 now. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 3. Brewers strand one, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. On to the third inning. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. Smith, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they traded for him earlier this year. Popped up, Yount drifts towards it, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 20,
Lou Brock, next up for the Cardinals. In there, and it's 0-1. Now 1-1. Check swing, but he went too far. Now 1-2. And a ball evens the count. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Anderson. Jump throw. And he's safe at first.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that's puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Seth Hargrove, next up for the Cardinals. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
The pitch.
I got a ball.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. There goes Brock. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And he deals.
That ball's foul.
Good eye right there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch.
Helpful.
That one hit to right. Taylor moving under it. And there's 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman,
Mark McGwire. Next up for the Cardinals. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And ball 1.
It's a good take.
Out to short. Smith gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. That misses. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Pulls that one foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the Cardinals catcher, Joe Torre.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Taylor right there to make the grab. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
That's through there for a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping in, Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Good eye right there.
2-0.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom four, here's the shortstop at the plate, Robin Young.
Shortstop, Robin Young.
Gibson back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
That's a really good take.
And here it comes. To third. Slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now the first baseman,
Prince Fielder up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now the designated hitter, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in, and he's already singled in this game. That one's in there, 0-1. Out towards left center. Brock in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, ready now for the 5th inning. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits and delivers outside. That's down and in. Strike on the inside corner.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And they get Musial for the out. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up next for St. Louis, Ryan Ludwig. Flied out his first time. And that's a little bit high. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Not even close there. 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Trevor McGill, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Claudio warming up as well. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2. That's a little bit low. The 1-2. That one out to right. Taylor ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they still lead it 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the center fielder, Greg Vaughn. And the pitch. Ball one there. Here comes the pitch. turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Close, but called a ball, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. And it's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And now it's filled up.
3-2.
Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
The right field, number 15.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. Struck out swinging his first time. Strike 1.
0-1.
And now the count is even. And a pitch. Inside, and it hit him.
No, biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Now Brian Anderson grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Hammer, base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
This is Bryce Terang. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock.
Number 20, Lou Brock.
The wind of the pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't glove it cleanly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Next to hit, Seth Hargrove. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Nobody out, runner at first. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Another move to first, and he's back in that time as well. And the right-hander deals.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to short, sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Trevor McGill takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Mark McGwire. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just...
Oh, that got him.
Fastball right there smoked him in the leg. At least it's in the leg and not in the wrist or the hand. But it still hurts, man.
Now up for St. Louis, Joe Torre. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
The pitch. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Bases juiced, no outs. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases loaded, 1 away. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. And that's outside. 1 out, base is full. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Comes a 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, here's a speed threat, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder.
With the right-hander back to work. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Yeah, in the box again, takes a strike. That one off the mark, 1-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And the inning is over. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Claudio.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Braun settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 6. Stan.
Now it's the right fielder, Stan Musial. 1 for 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jake Cousins up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's got a chance. Off the batter's eye and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So up next, Ryan Ludwig. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. That's it out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And he drops it down the third baseline. He's in there. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
And up next for St. Louis, Lou Brock. Pickoff move to first. Smith dives back in safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it gets by him.
The batter, the designated hitter, Hargrove.
So 2 on with 2 away. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Seth Hargrove. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one missed.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. St. Louis tacks on one with a homer, and it's 2-zip. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Willie Adames. Gibson back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Greg Vaughn up now for the Brewers. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's a strike. 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the...
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now here is William Contreras, and that's in there for strike 1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Musial returns it to the infield as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Bob Gibson won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Giovanni Gallegos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. There's a strike with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. Just to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So digging in, Ryan Anderson. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. Right-handed reliever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Slams off the bottom of the wall. The run scores from second. We are tied at 2. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Foul ball. Two down. Go ahead run at scoring position. Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Jake Cousins. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And here it comes. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Bullpen activity starting up now. Obi Milner up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. The 0-2. Up the middle, Terang. To first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Joe Torre next up for the Cardinals. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kick steals. Just off the outside edge. Nolan Arenado up next for the Cardinals. In the air out towards right center. Taylor hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That's to third, Anderson. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. New pitcher now, Jordan Hicks.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And now, Ryan Braun.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And now the 0-1. And there's a strike. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
now batting, shortstop, Robin.
And now the shortstop, Robin Young. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Stratton, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Here comes a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Bounce to the right. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Prince Fielder up now for the Brewers.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Righty to the plate. Out to center. Ludwig should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. Cousins back to work. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 27,
Go ahead run on base. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Known for his late inning heroics. The go ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him! One away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ryan Ludwig. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Cousins picks over, and he's back safely. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that ball is gone. He sends a rocket to left. Third home run of the season. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Cousins, in his second season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Still only one out here in the inning. In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So 2 down now, and here is Lou Brock. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And the pitch. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Throws him with a backdoor slider. And some drama here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Gerald Vaughn will take over here.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So coming into the game now on defense, Tommy Edman. He'll play second. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers.
Flashed his power last time, blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here is Greg Vaughn. In for a strike. 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Musial getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, William Contreras.
So they're down to their final out. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Strike 1.
0-1.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Don't even pay no mind.